How's it going, everybody? My name is Brad, and I am here in Nashville, Tennessee, in my basement, in my man studio area or whatever, with a very different kind of video. This is my first time doing this. But as you can see, I've got my heroes and my villains behind me, and I've got a handful of some of my favorite albums of all time. This is a very different format for me. I have no script whatsoever, but this is going to be my rapid reaction to Less Than Jake's new album that came out Friday. So before I get started, you need to know I've not listened to any of these songs yet. I've only listened to the single. I think I listened to it one time, and I thought it was okay. It was fun. A little back history for me. I've been listening to Less Than Jake. I started listening to Less Than Jake when I was like 12 maybe. So 1995 or something like that. It was right after Losing Streak came out. That was my first one to really dig into. And then Hello Rockview, and then the next two or three, absolutely totally into them. And then got a little older, doing different stuff. Kind of fell off for me, but it wasn't anything Less Than Jake did. It was me just kind of aged out of it for a while. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to play the song. I'm going to stop the video while I play the song, make a couple notes, and when I come back, see what I thought about it. And I'm also going to loosely rank these as I go. So here we go. Number one. As you can see, this is very laid back. I'm just chilling. I got some tea with cinnamon. Got my gallon of water. This is what it is. I'm just going to rock. Here we go. The High Cost of Low Living. Number one on Silver Linings. Here we go.
What I make and spend it on a Saturday night, but I found my paradise.
Okay, so that was awesome. A great start there. My notes, I've got that rocked really hard right out the gate. Classic Less Than Jake. Perfect mixture of pop punk and ska, but really more like power pop and ska. Love it so much. Great line in there. Take what I make and spend it on a Saturday night. And then I just want to point out, just hearing Chris's voice and these horn players again, it really honestly makes me feel 13 again. Very catchy song, and I'm super excited to move on to number two, which is Lie to Me. Let's see what's up here. Okay, that was that was awesome too. How do these guys keep making songs that sound different? Whoops. I don't really know how they do that. But very impressive song. Great to hear Roger. Very exciting. I've seen these guys like about 5 times. Once I saw them with No Effects in like the late 90s, I think. A few times on the Warped Tour, and again about 10 years ago. And they're timeless. I don't understand how they barely age physically, and they don't really age musically at all. It's just keeps being awesome. I realized when I was listening to it that this is the single, and it's really good. It's way better that I have it cranked in here than it was whenever I just listened to it on my phone or whatever that I did when I was busy a couple weeks ago. I really liked what they're doing between the chorus and the verses musically. And if I had started push record just a second earlier, you'd see me banging my head pretty dang hard. Here we go. Number 3, Keep Chasing. All right, not a super ton to say about that one. It you know, nice harmonics at the beginning, reminded me of Hello Rockview. Some spots on there, kind of a little more fillery right off the bat. Just kind of chunking along. Definitely of the first 3, my least favorite. Let's see what's next. We got Anytime and Anywhere. Let's see. That was really fun. You got Roger again. They've gone back and forth. Chris, Roger on this one for the most part. I don't know how this guy plays the bass the way he does and sings, but he got to give him credit on that. This album is right off. I'm only 4 songs in. Like I said before, I've never heard this. I may have totally different opinions once I've sunk my teeth into this thing, but this is very well produced, and the drums on here sound freaking awesome. Great line. Take the time, realize, stop and notice passing moments. That's good stuff, and good stuff in 2020. Good lyrics good lyrics for 2020. Everybody kind of got to slow down this year, right? The Test. Sounds good. Here we go. Like I said, no frills tonight. No frills, all chills. Just hanging out, rocking. All right, that was really good, actually. It's the first song that kind of had a minor tone to it, which was nice. Throw in at number 5. Love the horn section, as usual with these guys. The modern production really makes the crunchy guitar and the horns really just blend together to give its own unique tone. The horns even kind of got their own little musical break in the middle, which was nice. I really dug the chorus. Again, this is the first time I've ever heard these songs. I can see this one being a real grower, and I can see, I feel like it's the top of kind of the bottom tier so far for me. It's kind of in the middle of the pack of these first, 5 I've listened to. So now it's time for number 6, which is called Dear Me. That is an awesome song. I really like that. It started off really fast-paced, and I was expecting something different. But then it kind of turned into a regular sort of poppy song. Really nice to have that little pick-me-up at the midpoint of the album, I would say. This is a really good song. Phenomenal poppy chorus that I cannot wait to destroy my speakers to. But I did realize about halfway through that I have heard this one before. I think I must have listened to more than just the one single whenever they were first releasing them. Again, the horns got their moment to shine. This is probably my second favorite that I've heard tonight so far on the first listen. Great line. I really hope you know what's good for your soul. I like this song. All right, up next, we've got Monkey Wrench Myself. Not sure what that means, but here we go. Whoop, okay. So that one had an abrupt ending there. That was Monkey Wrench Myself. And this has another epic bass line on here. Pretty savage, actually. Another hard rocker. And I love it when Chris and Roger are singing together on here. And like trading back and forth in the verses. I want to say another production note. The kick drum on here sounds amazing. I don't know if it's my speakers that I've been playing out of or what, but it sounds freaking awesome. I think this is kind of the most classic Less Than Jake song vibe I've had on here so far, but really more like middle era Less Than Jake, I would say. And the musical break again, they're really putting a lot musically into this and letting everybody getting their moment here. The bass was going off. King of the Downside. Sounds good already. Here we go. Number 8 already? Okay, here we go. Okay. This one kind of has like a unique boppiness to it right out of the gate. Roger's on this singing on this one again. He takes this pretty much this whole song, I think. I will say after the first chorus ended, I wasn't really in love with the song. It seemed kind of cookie cutter and even a bit cheesy. But I did like the bridge. I think this sounded a little bit too much like the other songs on the album to me. This is the first time I've heard it, so who knows? This could be my favorite song in a year. Who knows? But off of one spin, this is definitely near the bottom on first listen, but it really did rock really hard, though. I'll give it that. All right, what's next? Number 9 is Lost at Home. Okay, that was different. That was definitely different. Pause that. That was for sure, without a doubt, the most straightforward ska song on here so far. It's pretty simple and basic, but very pleasant. A very pleasant ska song, I'm not going to lie. At the 2-minute mark, I typed on here, nothing wrong so far at the 2-minute mark. Then we get what was a nice little trombone solo, I think. This song has a really nice vibe. We're going the bottom half just because not a lot happens in it, but this is not a bad song at all. It was nice. Let's see what's next. I'm hoping this album goes out with a bang. Some really high highs on here, and then a lot of kind of mid-range-ish. I'm going, so far, probably like a low B overall on first listen. But I still got 3 songs. What's next? Move. Here we go. All right, I definitely dug that. That was nice. You know, this song comes right out. It's just chunking along at kind of a mid-tempo pace. It's very power poppy with kind of hard to catch, but little keys and little keyboards in the background going off. I could definitely see myself singing along with this song later. It's another kind of safe but really well-written jam. I do like this. But one thing I'm noticing about every one of these songs is it's like every one of the songs is kind of almost doing the same musical break, the little horn part before they go into like either the bridge or the last chorus. All right, this is called Bill. It should be fun.
Bill? No, Bill!
Okay, that was a ball. Let me pause this. We only got 1 song left. That's crazy. Right out of the gate, I really, really like this song a lot. I love the lyrics. I love everything on here. I love the bass kind of hitting these high notes in the second verse, especially. For sure, this is in the top tier for me. It sounds like it came straight off Hello Rockview. I don't know who Bill is, but I definitely appreciate this song about him. Raise a glass to Bill and sing along. This is I would say in the bottom of the top tier. This is a really good song. So Much Less. Let's see what's happening here. That was awesome, okay? That song was so phenomenal. Just kind of textbook ska, lots of horns, and the song is all Roger from start to finish. Less Than Jake always ends their albums really strong, so my fingers were crossed right off the bat. Had a really nice chorus. The first time I heard it, I was like, this is fine. But as the song grew along and built, the chorus really started to stick. Right after the chorus, those horns come right back in. And actually pause. This is very important. I paused the song to get this lyric. It says, our differences are so much less than what the man on the TV says. This is a message that's got to get out, and I really hope that more punk bands actually start to latch onto this and realize that we're all being used. We're being pitted against each other to accomplish someone else's preferred end, and we got to wake up. This is automatically in the top tier for these lyrics. There's no debate. Musically, this is the best song in every single way. It has a truly beautiful horn solo. This song is awesome. Straight into the top tier. I have it as 4th so far, just on the first listen, 4th, but really, I can see this as being one that's going to jump up and maybe into 2nd or 3rd for me. There you go. That's going to be my rapid reaction to Less Than Jake's 2020 album, Silver Linings. Like I said, this was all chills and no frills. My space heater, I'm just down here chilling, kicking it, listening to a new album. I want to say that I really enjoy this album. I'm curious to see how these rankings move around as I listen to it more and more. Like on my first spin, I was going B-, and then whenever I heard the last song, it definitely moved it up to a solid B. So I'm going to go with that. This is a really fun album. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, whatever you do, don't be normal.